right, so
we still have more phones around.
Yeah, I know. I think like someone really wants to get us. All right, so you see this really weird whatever, which is obviously not saying that we want. So one thing we'll do is we'll just try to target and find where that is so we could fix it. So I'm just going to copy the text as just before it, and you'll see that also happens down here. And if we go enter our text and do a little search for that text, you will see that literally what's going on is that this character is not coming out correctly inside of the browser. Now the reason is just because Word has a few extra fancy characters that just are not legal HTML characters. So all you have to do, you see another phone is ringing, all you have to do is just click on the apostrophe, delete it, and just put your own apostrophe there. So I'm just going to delete everything that's here, put an apostrophe, and there you go. It's called an apostrophe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure. And you'll see that there's one of those right here as well. So I'm going to delete it and put another apostrophe there. We're going to click on the save button, go back into our HTML, click on refresh, and now we'll see that we got our apostrophes and we're not getting any weird irregularities. So let's continue doing this, and we're just for our practice, we're going to just copy everything in here. I'm just going to go into my document here. Just for the sake of this first video, that getting us used to HTML, we just came back from a short vacation of HTML. Hopefully you took a little bit of a break to play around with the copy so far from last week. And I'm just going to go into the bottom of our text. I'm just going to paste here all the text, and this is really going to be the text we're going to be working on for the next couple of videos for this week. So it's literally just a marketing copy of our school, and you'll see that we'll probably get the same apostrophe issues, so I could just like already in advance kind of switch wherever I see that there's a problem. And by the way, this is something that happens a lot, so I'm not trying to hide it, because when you will do work on your own, you're going to discover that when you're working with Word or you're working with whatever program. Just target and find the specific letter that's making you problems, and just delete it and rewrite it. And that 99.9% of the time will fix your problems. So I'm going to go back into our browser. Let's refresh and see all of our text there. It's going to be a nice big clunk. We'll have a couple of issues, but we'll find them as we go because we're not, we know about them. So let's just add another few titles. We did a H1 title, we did a paragraph, and really, if we look at our what we learned so far last week, then we'll see that we have our HTML head, body, title. We covered that already. The H1 we covered, the P we covered. And let's pick just one of the other H's. Let's do an H2 this time around. So let's just find something that is worthy of being an H2. So we're going to go back into our editor. And in our editor, I'm just going to basically pinpoint and target. So all of our price tags, I want them to be inside of an H2. Right, so we got here a nice H2. I want also all of my 0 to Geek XML course to be in an H2. And if I'm already here, I could also change that apostrophe to be a right one. And we could change that one as well. And let's scroll down and see if there's anything here else that could be a title. No, I think everything else seems like to be fine. So we created all of our titles. I could save this. Obviously, this is not going to be our final view of our HTML page, but we will have a final view for this page by the end of this week session that we're sitting together this week. All right, so we recapped everything we did last week. In our next video, we're going to start working on new things that we haven't done yet. So see you next video.